today I'm going to be talking about my weight loss journey, how I lost 40 pounds. I'm going to be putting some pictures out there that are extremely private and embarrassing to me personally. I'm really nervous about doing this because y'all, I have not shown anybody these pictures. Like, well, okay, some people, like here and there, like people that I trust, like, or people that I was trying to motivate, like, look y'all, I really was like a huge ass bitch. Okay, maybe to y'all, maybe some people maybe won't think that way, but me personally, I was 200 pounds. I was, considered overweight. I was insecure. I didn't have a self-esteem, and I was just completely like in a very low state. So I'm gonna get into all of that, what I did, my journey, and a few motivations and inspirations, because I really do like, it makes me so happy whenever I see that I have actually motivated somebody, and I did like kind of push you and like, just kind of remind you that you can do it too, because at one point I swear I never thought like I was gonna be able to do it. That shit's hard. And I'm still on my journey. I'm still on, fitness journey. It's just, with COVID and everything, and then, here and there the depression kicks in and I just be overeating and I gain weight, and, so it's a progress. I still have a freaking double chin. I go back in my videos and I look and I'm like, bro, but it's okay, you guys, because you know what? We're all beautiful regardless. Love yourself. You are made perfectly in the image that you were made in. But if you want to, lose weight, get fit, I encourage having like, a healthy lifestyle. Just because you're, overweight or skinny or whatever doesn't mean you're unhealthy in any form. You are completely who you are. And I ain't no trainer or nothing, so I'm just telling y'all my story and what I did. So it was the end of 2017. It was like about to be 2018. We were about to hit the new year. And I'm not throwing shade whenever I talk about my ex-boyfriend, because he does have to do with pushing me. I'm not throwing shade. He knows that, I care about him. All has been forgiven, but there was a time, motherfucker, where you hurt me. So, but thank you for hurting me. I needed that hurt. Yeah. So pretty much I was 200 pounds. I was working 2 jobs. I was super stressed out. I was paying all my bills on my own in my apartment, my car note. A bitch had warrants. She was crazy, y'all. She was crazy. She had light bill. Like, everything was just crazy during this time around this year. And then on top of everything, my ex-boyfriend, well, boyfriend at the time, tells me that he's unattracted to me and that I was too fat. In his opinion, he wasn't attracted to me. He said he liked what he liked. I didn't have a big butt. I still don't got a big butt. But me being heavy made it even like worse, because it's like, girl, you overweight and you ain't got no ass. So that was just the way I saw it. So sorry if that sounds bad. But so yeah, he completely destroyed my self-esteem. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was depressed over this guy. I was suicidal over this guy. A bitch really was like, I'm so ugly. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did I let myself get this heavy? Like, what happened to me? Like, I really wasn't taking care of myself. And I wasn't ugly. I mean, to the people who out there who said I was still beautiful, thank y'all. I didn't think that I was ugly. But I just was uncomfortable with my body, and then him breaking up with me that way made it really, really bad for me. So I guess like something snapped in me during that new year. And plus, New Year's always make people want to have a fresh start. I was like, you know what? I'm going to work out. I'm actually going to fucking try it. And I did. I started actually going to the gym. I started going to Blast Fitness, or Planet Fitness at first. I would go with my best friend. We really tried that shit, and we really sucked. She was not a very big motivator. I love you though. You just did not really motivate me that well. But I was going to Blast Fitness for a while with my dad's membership, and y'all, I started watching this one girl who really, really, like, bruh, Liz Fitness Baby. She is like such a huge inspiration and motivation to me, because she really lost a lot of weight. Like, she was really heavy, and she lost, I think it's like 120 pounds naturally. So she really like inspired me too. So, I suggest that you guys watch people that inspire you as well. Like, watching other people working out, other people's journeys, like, it really does help. So I started doing meal prepping. I would eat healthy. Like, I wouldn't always like count my calories or do all these macro stuff. Like, I literally would just make like salmon and like white rice with broccoli, or like, healthy shit. Like, I really put myself on this freaking diet. For snacks throughout the day, whenever I would get like a little hungry here and there, instead of eating something unhealthy like a cookie or whatever, some chips, Chex Mix. I like Chex Mix. I would get carrots. I'll get grapes. Like I'm a big fruit girl, so I didn't mind eating some carrots with ranch. So yeah, and then it was consistent working out, like actually going to the gym, putting in work. I started out doing just like basic treadmill and elliptical, and then eventually when I started watching Liz Fitness Baby, she would talk about how weightlifting really helped her like transform her body. And bruh, I'm not a fitness, professional. I'm not, a trainer or anything, but let me tell y'all, do y'all's own research, do what you gotta do. But when I started like weightlifting, like using weights, like using machines on my leg, using like weights on my arms, I started seeing such a huge difference because I feel like it was breaking down the fat even more. I was drinking a gallon of water every day. Bro, I was on it. When people started telling me I was losing weight, I was like, hell yeah. I lost 14 pounds in the first month, and that was January 2018. I forgot I have to put pictures in this video. So they're just gonna be popping up. I guess now the pictures are gonna start, sorry. So that was January 2018. When I started, I lost 14 pounds. February came. I did get back with that guy for a little bit, and then we broke up again about a year, some time ago. But just know that I did get back with him. And while I was with him, though, I was finding myself, falling in love with myself, realizing that I don't ever want to feel this way about another person. I don't want another person to have this much control over me, to make me feel like I'm not shit, to make me feel miserable, to make me want to literally end my life. That is a horrible feeling to feel. And my heart goes out to people who have experienced that or have those thoughts, those suicidal thoughts, because they're very, very hard to get away from. They're very, very hard. And we're strong because we keep fighting and we keep going every day. But anyway, so yeah, I did get back with him. I kept, I was losing weight. In 2018, I reached about 160, and I started, noticing a huge difference. And I did have like a little, because y'all, we're in 2020 now. That was 18, 19, 20. That was 2 years ago that I started this journey. I did get really comfortable once I hit like when I hit that 160 mark. I got comfortable right there. And me and Daniel were doing good. My ex-boyfriend, and life was getting better. My whole outlook, my perspective, everything was changing. Like, not only was I losing weight, but I was also on this journey of like self-love, which you guys, I always, you know that I always talk about this a lot. Like, I was discovering myself. I was saying these affirmations, and when I was at my low point, affirmations really did help me in the long run. I really, do believe these things about myself now. I do believe that I'm beautiful. I do believe that I'm worthy. I know that I'm not perfect. I have a lot of flaws. I'm not completely in the shape that I would want to be. I fall off the wagon every now and then. But my mental health has become so much better. And so I just really kept on my journey of being consistent. Like, honestly, consistency is the key. And any time that you get the chance to walk, just walk. I started walking on my lunch breaks at the park, or if I didn't have a park around and I was in like a building, I would walk the stairs, I would walk the halls. Like, after I eat, I would just walk, and it helps you kind of digest your food more. Portion control, just really watching what you put in your body, because it's 80% what you eat and 20% the gym. And it's just that consistency. Like, I really do think if you stay active, it will help you out a lot. Like, clean your house, y'all, mop, put on some like salsa, and like wipe the counters and go throw the trash. Just really staying active and having a healthy diet, eating clean. I was actually, okay, I forgot about this part, but in the beginning of me trying to lose weight, it was a bit hard, and I was bulimic for a little bit, which I never told nobody that, and I just told my 10 million followers. And it's not like, I don't take it as a joke, it's not a joke, because some people really do have this serious condition, and thank God I didn't get addicted to doing this, but I would do it a lot, whenever I would feel guilty about what I ate. And I would joke around like with my family a lot, like my two best friends, after a big meal. But y'all, I was really doing that. Like, I was really like throwing up my food because I was so like self-conscious about my body. And obviously I don't do that anymore, but that just shows like how weak my mindset was, like how sad and like how like little self-love I had for myself. Like, I didn't care about myself. So yeah, I was doing that for a little bit, and I just want to say, y'all, like, if you are going through things like that, don't feel bad about what you eat. Like, think about, I guess, just think about it before you eat it. Like, bitch, are you gonna feel bad if you eat that double cheeseburger? Then don't do it. Are you gonna feel bad if you eat that donut in the middle of the night, or that churro in the middle of the night? Then don't do it. Like, and every once in a while, if you do it, it's okay. Like, don't beat yourself up about it, but just make up for it the next day and don't eat that. I don't know, y'all, just stay consistent. This was my story. And again, I'm really like embarrassed to even show these photos, but if it can be a motivation and it can show you, then it'll show you. Oh, hold on, wait, we didn't even finish our story. Okay, so back to my relationship with Daniel. We broke up in the beginning of last year because, you know, every couple has problems, whatever. I went back to this ugly mental state, and it was just an ugly, toxic mental state. And I'm not gonna lie, I was physically abusive, I was verbally abusive, and I was just this ugly person that I didn't want to be because of how hurt I was. And I realized, you know, basically we had to walk away from that relationship. Like, we had to walk away from it. We had to live together for the next like 10 months because we had just signed the lease, and like 3-4 months into the lease we broke up. So it was kind of like interesting living with him while we were not together. But anyway, that's another story that we'll tell later, another time. The point is, y'all, when I became single, I've been single for a year and a half now. When I became single, it pushed me to be an even like badder bitch, like wanting to work out more, you know, like I'm single, like F this guy, he hurt me, he broke my heart, like he's talking to other girls, like, you know, like I just felt like so powerful and so like, I don't know, like capable and motivated, and I'll put on motivational speeches, motivational like music, and I'll just get it, bro. Like, I'll just get it. I was like just living my life, working out. And honestly, to me, maybe to other people, they'd be like, eh, she was alright, like, you know. But to me, I really thought like this was my peak of like, I love myself, I'm so beautiful, and I just want everybody to feel like that. I want everybody to see themselves and just be so in love and love themselves and realize that they are worthy and you can do it. If you don't like something about yourself, then you can change it. That's the most amazing thing about it. It's like, y'all, I don't have a butt, but I know I can work my butt off and make one, you know. And I'm working on it, so you'll see it soon. But anyways, just don't give up, you guys. I hope that I could be some kind of motivation to you. I am gonna tag that Instagram girl that I just talked about, Liz Fitness Baby. I'm going to, or like tag her Instagram, I don't know, just so y'all can follow her too, like if anybody wants to see her progress, because y'all, that progress was amazing. That really made me like realize, like, bro, if she did that, you can do this at your weight. So yeah, please don't judge my pictures. Go get motivated, follow your dreams, and do you. And love yourself, because you are beautiful, you are amazing. Don't let anybody piss you off. Don't let anybody have control over you. You are your own human being. Nobody runs you, you run yourself.